They've walked for miles to meet here and tell their story. The land where they lived in MUMBWA district has been sold, they say, without their consent or knowledge. Like many of her neighbors, Rose KALIPENTA farms a small plot to feed her family. What's clear is that people here don't understand exactly who's taking their land.
We woke up one day and found they had started clearing the land without telling us what it is for. Look at these trees. We gave birth here. Our children are here, and they just told us, get out of this land. We want to build here.
Civil society organizations say the government is establishing agricultural blocks to develop its farming industry, at the cost of displacing thousands of people in different parts of Zambia. Dozens of people in MUMBWA district have received eviction letters after the land they live on was sold. People here say they don't have the education, the money or the documents to fight the sale, least of all options of where to go. They say their traditional leaders or chiefs are selling their land to big business. But as the custodians and not owners of the land, this is illegal. Chiefs run about 90% of Zambia's land on behalf of their people. The Zambian government says some traditional leaders may be guilty of exploitation.
A chief is not mandated to sell land. A chief can only recommend allocation of land to some investor or an individual, not in the extent of 250 hectares. Where they are going beyond the 250 hectareage, that is criminal.
More than half of Zambia's population are small-scale farmers. Those groups trying to give them a voice say inadequate land administration and the lure of huge profits means the poor are not being protected.
We also think that the promotion of industrial agriculture is going to have a negative impact on our people. We need government to realize that the people themselves must drive the agriculture industry. If it is going to be externally driven, the people are going eventually to end up as laborers on their own land.
The government says it will only allocate land to businesses if community members are not displaced. But until the government steps in, these people are relying on the court to allow them to stay in their homes. Fahmida, Jazeera, MUMBWA district, Zambia.